Okay, so welcome to Anime Vanguard update, pretty much 8.5. So in this video, we're pretty much going to be attempting to get 3 of these units. One, the unit Coyote Stark, he is pretty much from World Line, which I will definitely do a future video of me pretty much clearing World Line to get the new, World Line units. But yeah, in this video, we're going to be attempting to be showcasing pretty much the new Dragon Ball unit, which is like pretty much those 3 units, which is pretty much Broly, Frieza, and Gogeta. I already have both of these, by the way, just in case anyone's curious. And just pretty much, I'll tell y'all to get all these units. You guys already know Coyote Stark, he's pretty much from World Line. To get Frieza, he's pretty much a banner unit, so I should have him. Gogeta, I'll tell him how to get him, but Frieza, he's pretty much a banner unit. And you guys can see I got Monarch on him. Pretty lucky stuff, because this is my second Monarch, so that's pretty nice. To actually get Gogeta, pretty much what you have to do is bring Frieza into like the new dungeon event, and you can only use Frieza on your team. So pretty much you only can use Frieza on your team, and you have to beat the dungeon. It's a 20% drop rate, so just keep that in mind. You pretty much need to clear this event with only Frieza, like only Frieza inventory. You can do it with people if you really want to, but yeah, you have to clear with Frieza. I recommend, if you guys are going to solo it, evolve Frieza first, like evolve him, and then honestly bring Frieza and then just go from there. To get Broly, you actually need to evolve Vegeta, which is kind of weird. I'll show you guys it, but it's a little bit weird. I don't know why you have to evolve Vegeta to get Broly. I thought, like, I don't know, Broly might have been like a secret unit. I don't really know why they picked, honestly, Vegeta to get like Broly and stuff. But yeah, you guys can see if we click on this, you need a lot of these stuff, so you need max of all this, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, you guys can see you pretty much evolve, I guess you get Broly by evolving Vegeta, which is kind of weird, but I guess that's really the only method right now. And to get this pelt, you pretty much get this item called Remote. You have to complete a bunch of quests, which I will be trying to do in this video, but you guys can see the first quest is pretty much evolve all of these units. I already evolved Frieza. Goku SSJ3 is pretty much just this unit, so if you already have him, then nice. But yeah, last unit to evolve is Gogeta, and Gogeta took honestly a long time for me to grind, because 20% drop rate is not 20% drop rate. I think I can evolve Gogeta, but let me see, 90%. Let me see what I just missing. Okay, so I'm missing this, and oh my god, all these takedowns. So yeah, I'll pretty much do that real quick, and then when I'm done, I'll probably, honestly, yeah, this video is just me trying to complete this remote quest thing, and then we're going to be showcasing pretty much all 3 of the new units. Okay, so we are currently back now, so I pretty much got enough takedowns. So yeah, I also got Ether Roll on Gogeta. I'm currently going to keep Ether Roll. I mean, if Ether Roll is not good on it, I might roll it, try to get Monarch, but right now I don't think I should be doing that. I mean, I do have like 100 plus amount, not 200, but 100 plus amount of rerolls. I technically could go for it, but 0.1% is pretty low, so I probably won't go for that. But I mean, I'm honestly just gonna keep Gogeta. These are his passive. We're gonna go through everything later and stuff. And now, okay, so we're done with part 1 of the mission. Now let's check out part 2, which is pretty much collect 7 dragon spheres in a frozen volcano and then beat the stage 10 times. Alright, so pretty much now I need to beat the stage 10 times, which is kind of a bit tedious, but yeah, we're gonna complete that real quick. Alright, so we're pretty much done with like the 10 attempts for the stages. So the next one is pretty much sacrifice 30 mythical units and above, which we're gonna do with it pretty quickly, because I have a lot of mythics, you guys can see, so we're gonna sacrifice some mythics. Alright, so we pretty much sacrifice now. Defeat a Frieza boss 10 times. So it only counts 1 per stage. Alright, so we have to beat, I guess, Frieza. Honestly, complete the stage 10 times again, so I'll do that real quick. But honestly, I'm going to show one time of me clearing it, because you are able to solo this, I believe. Even if you have like the Frieza, you are able to solo it, which I do want to showcase just one time of me like using Frieza. But keep in mind that if you are gonna use like Frieza and I guess solo it, he needs to be evolved and probably level 60, because if you have him level 60, he's actually pretty damn strong, and plus you get Monarch for free. Okay, I don't know why I'm here, but pretty much you get free Monarch and just all that, so he's pretty OP. So we're gonna hop into pretty much one of the stages, and yeah. Alright, so we're pretty much gonna pick Tyrant Arrives. So yeah, this one pretty much makes slot 2 to 6 unplaceable and makes all upgrades and placement free. So yeah, we're pretty much gonna pick that one, and that one is the best one. And I guess we're gonna be showcasing Frieza just right now. So yeah, these are his stats. Pretty cool stuff with Monarch, so just keep that in mind, and max level. And he does also have Emperor's Army. He also has this ability as well, which I'll showcase later. But I mean, if you guys pause the video, you guys can pretty much read it, so you guys don't have to see it later. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And he's pretty much summons aliens cadet, or like these aliens and stuff. And you guys can see pretty much if you have 3 of the same aliens, you pretty much you get different buffs and stuff. I personally would go for this one, mostly because, at least for this stage, at least, and mostly for probably other stages, I would rather go for Alien Cadet, mostly because this is the best option in my personal opinion. Because if you guys take a look, pretty much every 6 seconds they spawn like an Alien Cadet that has the same amount of HP that Frieza does, like the damage that he does, which is kind of insane every 6 seconds. So it's not really that long if I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, every minion has this much HP. That's honestly really insane in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna probably put this in like ×4, ×3 speed. It's pretty simple really. Like if Frieza spawns, all you really have to do is honestly sell it and then place your Frieza, I guess, over here. You can place him over here pretty much. You're gonna spawn, I'm gonna spawn these cadets right now because they're the strongest one. So it's the strongest, yeah, they are dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, but yeah. Yeah, with that, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's really simple. And I got Gogeta. Don't even know how I got him because I only got one okay, I actually don't know how I got him on camera. That's actually pretty sick. Because I low-key only got one Gogeta after like maybe 30 attempts. And he is 20%, so I don't really trust the devs with that 20%. But hey, I somehow got a second copy of Gogeta. I don't know how I got lucky, but hey, I'll take a second copy even though I couldn't even use it, but I'll just save it, I guess, or something like that. But that's pretty much how you beat it with Frieza. Like I said, you need him evolution, so just keep that in mind, and probably max level as well if you could get max level. But without max level, you should honestly still be fine. But yeah, we're gonna honestly probably beat Frieza 10 more times, and I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, so we are back now after beating, killing Frieza pretty much 10 times. Next mission is save Broly in the frozen volcano map. Alright, so you're just gonna save him once and then that should be it. Alright, let's go do that real quick and I'll be back when I'm finished. Okay, so we are pretty much back now. I actually completed the whole mission. So pretty much that mission where you pretty much save Broly was the last one and you pretty much get this. And I also have enough material as well. I pretty much disassembled like materials and like just get a lot of them, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, you need like 50 of each, which is honestly pretty insane, and you need like 50,000 gold. But this is the stats I have on him, or like these, yeah, stats. I don't really care too much about stats. Stats really shouldn't matter too much in this game, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, they might change a little, but okay. I don't know. Animation, something's bugged. I think it plays a cutscene, but like low-key my game is bugged. Alright, so we pretty much are back now. We should have gotten Broly, maybe, but we'll see. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. We pretty much got Broly. He is a Vanguard unit. Pretty cool stuff. And these are his stats. I will be showcasing pretty much all 3 of the units just as soon as possible. But right now, I'm going to try to get a good trait on Broly, if I'm going to be honest. Also, for the World Line units, I'm not sure if I'm going to be showcasing me doing World Line, because it takes 5 hours. And I mean, if the unit isn't good, people say like Stark isn't really that good. So I personally am a little bit debating if I should like do World Line, but we'll see, if I'm going to be honest. I'm honestly going to see if I can get like a good trait. I think Deadeye is also good for Broly. So I honestly don't know what I'm getting. I mean, I'm going to pray for Vanguard, but hey, Vanguard 0.1%. But we'll see what we get, I guess. Okay, so we actually got Monarch on Broly. I was surprised I got Monarch. No way. Hey, my 3rd Monarch in this game. Pretty insane. I actually got Monarch Broly now. I have Monarch Escanor, and I got Monarch, what was the other unit? And Monarch Frieza. So yeah, those 3 are currently my Monarchs that I have in the game, so that's pretty nice. And we also got Monarch on Jinwoo. Okay, you know what? Low-key, I actually got pretty damn lucky today. I got 2 Monarchs in one video. Jinwoo Monarch, I think Jinwoo Monarch, he's not really like super meta anymore, but still, I think he's still very good. But yeah, Broly Monarch. Okay, we actually have 4 Monarchs now, and they're all pretty meta as well. So honestly, I'm pretty happy about what I got. But yeah, anyways, with that said though, I'm pretty much gonna bring the 3 new Dragon Ball Z units and into like those sandbox game mode, and we're gonna be showcasing them. Alright, so Broly, we're gonna place him down first. Let's check out the animations for him. Let's see what it looks like. I guess there's no animations unless I don't have it on disable camera shake. Unless it's okay, it's this one. Okay, I'm so stupid. Alright, it's this one, disable visual effects. We're gonna, there we go. Now he has animations. Okay, I was low-key lost on what was happening. Pretty cool stuff. He like grabs the enemies and stuff. Okay, pretty cool animations. Alright, so that's what I do like about anime Vanguard. They do have some pretty cool animations, like pretty good ones compared to like ASCVX, so I'm gonna be honest. Passive we're gonna go through later, but he also got a new move. Did not see that, but it looks like a shouting ability, or it looks like that. Looks like an AoE ability, but it's not really an AoE ability, I guess. Breaking point. Okay. Ooh. Yo, okay, we get a cutscene transformation? That's low-key kind of tough. Actually looks pretty cool though. And he does this huge explosion to full AoE as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. He also gets this crit and crit damage stuff later, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay. What's up for him? Wrathful combo. Let's check out this one. Okay, pretty simple stuff. Alright, so next one is called Wrathful Blast. Also another transformation as well. That's actually, like I said, these are actually pretty cool. Where you have like cutscenes of the character transforming. That's actually pretty damn sick. So these are pretty much his max stats. Nothing too crazy, if I'm gonna be honest. Pretty low. Like, I mean, I can see why people say Broly kind of sucks, but I mean, he's getting sort of buffed at the same time. Look at his damage going up now. He also, his crit is going up as well. Let's check out this ability. So Wrathful Clash. While this ability is activated, 20% crit rate per wave for all units that by default have the Unbound element, up to 100%. After 7 wave sets, units start gaining 10% crit damage per wave. Alright, so we activate this, so okay, so it goes to this. Alright, so if we skip waves, he should get buffed. Yeah, you guys can see he pretty much gets buffed, and he also should have crit damage as well. So I think this is like the timer, or like for the, not the timer, my bad, but for the multiplier for crit damage. So from the looks of it, at least he's doing like, I think currently he's doing like almost double damage, but if you skip just a few more waves, you guys can see he's doing 2 times more damage than now. And right now he's probably doing like 600k because of the 2 times crit damage. I'm assuming it can go up even higher, so like, yeah, it can go up. Okay, so the highest it can go up to is pretty much that. Okay, so you can only use this once per match after 7 waves. Okay, so after you use that move, it goes on cooldown. Okay, that's at least good to know. But I mean, he does get like that damage buff though, but you only can use this once per match, so I guess you have to use this for like honestly the later rounds. I mean, damage is still pretty good. Crit, I don't really know how it works. Like, wait, how much damage does he do? Okay, it's almost impossible to tell how much damage he does. All I know is he one-shots the enemies, but let's go through the passives real quick. So quick learner, any crit this unit has over 100% gets converted to crit damage instead. Okay, so all his crit now becomes crit damage. Okay, every wave this unit gains 5% crit rate up to 95%, so 100% I believe is the maximum. Anytime this unit crits, cleanse self of debuff, pretty nice. Has a 50% crit rate on placement. This is lost on first upgrade. Okay, pretty cool stuff. Unrestrained power, my bad. Anytime this unit crits, he does 3 attack, he does attack 3. I'm assuming 3 attacks maybe, and buff his own damage by 50%. Okay, pretty good. So yeah, that's why his damage was going up, because of his crit thing, I assume. Alright, when this unit attacks 3 times, inflict, or when this unit does attack 3, I'm assuming that means 3 attacks. I don't really know why they did it this way, if I had to be honest. If I'm wrong, if this is not like 3 attacks, let me know in the comments, but I'm assuming this is 3 attacks. He does pretty much rupture, pretty good stuff. Innocent Rage, anytime this unit crits, reduces the cost of next upgrade by 2% up to 30%. Okay, this resets on upgrade. If this unit attacks an enemy and does not crit, follow up with 1 attack and buff damage by 50% for 60 seconds. Okay, so this, I'm assuming this is like the 50% buff. Yeah, he's doing this much damage right now. Okay, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, honestly, with this ability up, I think he can do close to like 2 million damage per wave at least. Or like, yeah, per wave, like his damage will go up every wave. So I think it only gets like a certain threshold before like this Wrathful Clash ends. So I mean, I'm assuming you only can use this, or you should only use this in like the, I guess, the later part of the game, and you shouldn't start with like using this, I'm assuming. But yeah, damage is 475k. Honestly, not half bad if I my personal opinion. Alright, so next unit is pretty much Gogeta. We're gonna place him down. Oh, forgot to check out the animations, bro, but oh well. Alright, so that's Falling Star, pretty cool stuff. Alright, let's check it out like this. Yeah, like I said, in this game, they have like some of the best animations, bro. They also got this move. Did not see what that was, but okay, it's the move that he does against Broly. Pretty cool. And Cosmic Dust Punisher. Okay, let's check out this one as well. Alright, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, his stats aren't really crazy. I mean, he doesn't have Monarch, makes sense why. But he also has this crit damage as well, and a critic. Okay, so pretty much super effective. 100% crit rate, minus 25% crit damage. Okay, I'm assuming his crit damage gets reduced or something anytime a fuse unit in the range swaps. Make that swap count by 2, or count as 2 and swap instead. Okay, so I'm assuming this unit will be really good with like, yeah, fusion units like that Goku unit where it can fuse into Vegeta. I'm assuming that's really like Gogeta's purpose. Fuse Reborn, so reduce the cost of fuse units you place by 25% anytime this unit crits. Buff fuse unit you place crit rate by 50% and gains half of their crit damage. So yeah, pretty much a buffer unit. Anytime your units or this unit crits, buff this unit's crit damage by 5% up to 75% and perform 1 attack, or attack 1. I'm assuming that means an extra attack. this unit has a 100% chance to dodge. I'm assuming when they say dodge, it means like dodging status effects. I personally honestly don't know, if I had to be honest, but okay, pretty cool stuff. I mean, he does get buffed. Why is Vegeta there? What the heck? But anyways, that's pretty much Gogeta, man. I mean, he has some pretty cool animations as well. And lastly, we're gonna go through Frieza. Alright, so Frieza, we're gonna place him down real quick. Place him a bit farther back, but that's fine. Animation's pretty simple. So now let's upgrade him. Murder Rain. Okay, full AoE, we'll take that. Okay, Murder Barrage. Low-key, Frieza loves murdering people. Or murdering Saiyans, my bad. Or murdering in general, but hey. Okay, and he also gets this Death Ball. Alright, pretty cool stuff. So he also has this ability called the Emperor's Army. You pretty much choose 3 cadets to summon. They vary in stats. I'm assuming Alien Elite is the strongest one. I mean, I can put it down to prove it. Yeah, look at his stats. And then if you place down pretty much Alien Cadet, he has lower stats. You guys can see the difference. But yeah, pretty much you get buffs depending on if you have 3 of this, 3 of this, or 3 of this. I don't really know when I would be using this. Maybe in some stages if the boss constantly debuffs, but I honestly don't know. I mean, I would personally use Alien Cadet because if 3 are placed, spawns 1 Alien Cadet every 6 seconds with health equal to Frieza's attack. So Cadet with like this much HP and stuff, pretty good. So I recommend that one or Alien Elite. Pretty much if 3 are placed, Frieza gains 40% damage, pretty good, and 20% range. This one is just immune to debuffs and stats effect. Could be useful in some stages and stuff, but yeah. Pretty much these are his passive, which is of course you summon 3 of these aliens and gains these effects as well. Yeah, honestly, I think Frieza, in my personal opinion, is actually quite good. Because if you summon alien cadets with that much HP, that's honestly pretty insane. And it's every 6 seconds, of course, so it's pretty powerful. I mean, I can't really tell you like who's really strong. I think both of these units have their uses, in my personal opinion, but I mean, who knows, if I'm gonna be honest. I also heard like that Broly cannot clash domains with like other units. I believe it was Kaguya. Like you can't use both of their like domain at the same time. So I mean, I don't have Kaguya, so I personally won't have an issue. But I mean, I'm just saying like the future probably you cannot like, or maybe in the future they might make it so you can have multiple domains up. But yeah, I don't think you can clash or you can use Kaguya's domain and Broly's domain at the same time. At least that's what I heard from people, but I could be wrong. But anyways, with that said though, that's really it for this video, and probably in like one of my future videos I will do World Line because I am hoping to do it one day. I just don't know when. I mean, I should have done it with like that Monkey King unit from the last World Line because he is like top tier, but hey, I didn't do it, so that's my fault. But anyways, with that said, that's really it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.